Hello, welcome. Let us discuss and understand about functions in JavaScript. Let me open the Visual Studio Code and let us start learning practically. I will create one file here. Let me create one JavaScript file, functions.js. Firstly, let us understand what is function. Function is a reusable block of code that performs specific task when called. Function is a reusable block of code that performs specific task when called. Some of the features, or you can also say why we need functions. Number one is reusable. Function codes are reusable. It means you can write once and you can use multiple times same block of code. And second advantage or a feature is modular. Modular means it breaks complex problem into smaller manageable pieces. Breaks complex problem into smaller manageable blocks of code, right? Another feature or another reason to use the function is it is flexible. Flexible means can accept inputs and return outputs. Another feature is organized. Organized means it is easy to understand and maintain the code. Easier to maintain and understand the code. Let us understand basic structure of function. Here you will use a function keyword and then name of the function name, and then you pass the parameters here separated by comma. Then within this curly brackets you write the code here, function code, and then you return the result. This is the basic structure. Here function is declared with function keyword, then function name, then function parameters, and then code, and finally it will return the result. Let me comment this. This is only a structure. Let us understand with the example. For example, I will declare a function called simple function say hello. Then I will pass the name of the person as a parameter. Then this function will return hello, that is a string, plus name of the person that you pass as a parameter, name, right? Return. Here okay, I need to close the quote here. Okay, so this is the function name is say hello, function is a keyword, name is a parameter that we pass to the function. This function will return hello and your name. For example, if I pass here Raj, it will return here hello Raj, like this. And you can customize it. If you want comma, you can give it, or if you want exclamation mark, you can give it in the string, right? Like this, whatever you give with the name based on the name that you pass. Now if I call this function, let me call this say hello, and I will pass here name Tom. Now it should output here, what should be the output? Hello comma Tom exclamation mark. This should be the output. This is the output this function should provide. Now let me run and verify this. Node functions.js. Okay, I need to print this, so I can save the result in some variable, say res equal to, so console.log res, right? We have not done this printing, so it has not displayed anything. So let us run. See, okay, there is some issue. Hello name is not converted. Okay, what is the issue here? I should not be giving plus here. Okay, it is not getting evaluated. Okay, there is one problem here. I need to provide here backticks, not a single quote. Backtick means this one, this particular symbol. It should be within the backtick whenever there is a variable that need to be evaluated. This is backticks. Backtick means this symbol, this particular symbol, and within that you write your string and then close with the same kind of a symbol. So I needed to provide the backticks here in the string. So let us run and verify now. So here it is printed here, hello Tom. There is one more feature in JavaScript with respect to function called hoisting. It means function can be called before it is defined, because JavaScript moves declarations to the top while executing. JavaScript moves a declaration to the top while executing, and we can call the function before it is defined or declared. For example, here we have defined the function or declared the function. I can call this before this. For example, I will move this before this function, right? This is the function, but we are calling this function before here, right? Still it will provide the output, because this feature provided by the JavaScript, that is ability to call the function before its definition, is called hoisting, because JavaScript moves declaration to the top while executing, right? If I run this now, it will still provide the same output. You can see hello Tom. Even though we have moved the function call, this is a function call, right? This is function call here, function calling, and this calling is before this function definition. This is function definition. This is function definition. Here function we have called at line number 24, and function definition is starting at line number 28, but still it will provide the correct output hello Tom here, right? Because of this feature called hoisting, which allows JavaScript function to be called before it is defined, because JavaScript moves the declaration to the top while executing. Also, we have understood that there is a reusability feature. For example, now I have printed here hello Tom. If I want to print here hello Sham, what I can do is I can just call the same function again with a different parameter. For example, I will pass here Sham, right? And I can store this in another variable, or we can directly print as well. For example, I can print here console.log. I have called the function with different parameter. It should print hello Sham. Let me run and verify. You can see here it printed hello Sham. Similarly, you can call any name. For example, I can call Jenny. It will again print hello Jenny, right? So it means we are reusing the same piece of code again and again. This is called reusability, and we are passing the parameter here. So this is one of the advantage that we have already discussed. So now we have understood what is a function and its features, or why we need to use a function. Let us recap what we have discussed in this lecture. Firstly, we have understood function is a reusable block of code that performs a specific task when called, and we have understood that these are the reasons and the features for using the function. It provides a reusable feature. It means you can avoid repeating the same code again and again. And modular, it breaks the complex problem into smaller manageable blocks of code. Flexible, it can accept the input and return the output, that we have seen here as well, right? It is accepting the input here, we have seen here, right? It is accepts the input, it is a parameter, and returns the output here, right? And organized, easier to maintain and understand the code. By looking at this code, you can easily understand what this code is doing, rather than mixing it up with everything else, right? So these are advantages and features of using the function. And this is the structure. We have understood the syntax. We have also understood basic structure of functions, and we have also discussed here the example. Finally, we have understood one of the features in JavaScript called hoisting. It means function can be called before it is defined, because JavaScript moves declaration to the top while executing. We will continue our discussions on some more concepts related to functions in the next lecture. Thank you for watching.